Today I'm going to talk about gitpod.io. It's an awesome tool to write code and test your code. You can see it's always ready to code. The developer platform for on-demand cloud development environments creates software faster and more securely. It's trusted by 900k plus developers, and you can use desktop or browser IDs, which includes Visual Studio Code, PhpStorm, and all other popular IDs. And what's a cloud development environment? You can check this later, and it works on any machine, not only my machine or your machine. It works on any machine. Start developing instantly, integrate with your existing development infrastructure, collaborate with anyone, and you can work with GitLab, GitHub, Bitbucket. This works with Python, Java, also PHP. And here is the pricing. You can use 50 hours per month for free, but if you want to use more, then you have to select any package for organization or enterprise. We'll use it free for now. Let's have a look. I'm gonna log in with GitHub. You can see a workspace is already running, which I created before, and I'm going to create a new one. I'm gonna select the repository Concrete CMS, and you can select the ID, which one you like this. This time I'm gonna use the browser because it would be lighter, easy to use. Okay, let's continue. You can see the workspace is getting ready. It's installing the Concrete CMS now. Yeah, you can see the progress on the terminal. On the right side, the browser is open. Let's open a new window, new tab. Yeah, let's log in. The username is admin and password is password. Let's sign in. Accept cookies. Let's check the information. It's 9.2.1 B1, PHP 7.4. So we opened it up with browser ID. Now let's see how to open with desktop Visual Studio Code. First of all, I'm going to download the Visual Studio Code. Now install it. Just drag and drop the code to application directory. It's trying to install the plugins I already have used. It's synced to my account. Let's skip this now and go back to the workspace. You can just simply reload the page, it will show a prompt. Yeah, you can see the prompt. Just open it, open Visual Studio Code, install and open. Just follow the steps it asks. Remote SSH, open Visual Studio Code, open, connecting. Yeah, let's configure the SSH. So I already have SSH key. I'm going to generate a new one, and here you can see how to create an SSH key. Just copy this command and run it on your terminal. Open terminal, run the command. Just ignore the passphrase. It generated the SSH key. Let's see it. Copy the key and paste it here. Set a title. Let's say okay. No, let's say test. And you can't edit it, so if you need to reconfigure it, you just delete it and then add a new. So I'm going to paste again and use a relevant name. Going back to the workspace, reload the page again. Open Visual Studio Code. Let's always allow. Connecting, setting up. Trust the authors. The IDE is ready to dive in now. Let's test a Concrete CMS package. I'm going to test the MD bug page mover, which I created a couple of days ago. So let's clone this repository on the desktop. Git clone. Now just drag and drop it to the editor. It's copying the files now, and it should show up here now. Yeah, it's ready to install. Install it. Let's check the detail. It installed a bug move pages task, automated task. Let's see it. There you go. So you can write your code using your desktop Visual Studio Code editor and test the packages easily. Now let's see how to do it with PhpStorm. Go to your profile, select preferences, choose the editor. I'm selecting PhpStorm this time. Click the learn more button. Click PhpStorm. Then install JetBrains Gateway. Click JetBrains Gateway app. Download the TMZ file. Yeah. Install it. Just drag and drop to the application directory. Open. It's showing up all providers. Install Gitpod. Connect to Gitpod. Connect in browser. Authorize. It's showing up the container, the workspace list. You can just click any one or you can create new one. So as this was configured in VS Code, so it's showing up on VS Code. Let's select PhpStorm here. Then this is the sample app. I'm going to use the Concrete CMS one. New workspace. You can see it, PhpStorm. It's opening the workspace. So Visual Studio Code is lightweight and PhpStorm is more efficient but bit heavier. So if you want to save your computer processing capacity, like the processing power memory, I would recommend to use Visual Studio Code. But if you are familiar with the PhpStorm, you can use this one too. So open in PhpStorm. The web one is the URL of the preview, and I click this on. It's downloading the client. Here you go. Now it's ready to play with your code. Thanks for watching. Happy coding with Gitpod.io.